Friends, coexisting with humans can be a real challenge. Some mammals, however, have learned that humans can provide us with tasty food and warm, dry housing. The humans are not always on board with this idea, but who cares? I am MC Marmot, and it is finally time for the Urban Jungle Division of March Mammal Madness. As the sun set in Harar, Ethiopia, a hyena headed off to visit a man about some meat. Seriously, the hyenas have trained humans to feed them. We are impressed. The hyena spied something on the edge of a branch. It was a marmoset, looking for higher ground. The hyena stretched ever higher, however, and the marmoset was quickly dispatched. The hyena advances. Meanwhile, in Bristol, England, a fox set out in search of food. He heard a crash and turned to find the lovable trash panda rummaging through a bin. The fox snarled. The raccoon stood its ground until it realized the fox was considerably larger and held the home field advantage. The raccoon edged away from the battlefield, and the fox of Bristol advances. And now we go to a roving rodent report.
Wow, MC, I gotta tell ya, this was a real urban battle. One of Moscow's street dogs was trotting through an alley, see? And boom, he sees a rat dumpster diving. Only this rat's from the Upper East Side of Manhattan. And according to narrator Patrice Connors, and I quote, "It can chew metal like bubblegum." Whoa. So, the dog looks at the rat looks at the dog, and the dog says, "You know, I hear people down the street, I'll just go ask them for food." The rat wins! Booyah!
Congratulations! The uptown rat advances. Along the I-90 highway in Washington state, a wildlife bridge is under construction. In the meantime, the highway is a good source of roadkill. The coyote and the opossum met while searching for food. The opossum had her young with her and opted to retreat. The coyote advances. This was a most highly anticipated battle, with much trash talking online. But in the end, it was all sound and fury, signifying nothing. When the two combatants met, the skunk hissed and stomped. The bobcat sat and watched. The skunk got bored and left. Without a hint of carnage, the bobcat advances. And now we go to another of our roving rodent reporters.
MC, I am here to relate the tale of Sophia, a boar living in Berlin, and of Chitty, a lovely eastern gray squirrel. Chitty has many stashes of delicious snacks in the park, and Sophia barged right in and started raiding one of them. Can you imagine? Chitty went down to teach Sophia some manners, but she saw Sophia's huge tusks and decided this was not the hill to die on today. Besides, she has lots of other stashes.
The Berlin boar advances. Imagine, if you will, a pine tree along a highway east of Calgary, Canada. A young rhesus monkey climbed up in search of tasty bark and encountered a porcupine on a branch. The monkey had never seen a porcupine before and ignored its chattering warning. That was his first mistake. He suddenly found himself with a paw full of quills. Alarmed, he leapt for a neighboring tree, but caught hold of the electrical wire instead. That was his second and last mistake. The porcupine advances. Trash cans are wonderful sources of food for those of us living in the urban jungle. A hedgehog discovered some fish skin in a bin outside Cape Town and anointed itself with it as a defense. A baboon strolled by and rudely flipped the entire trash can over. Shocked, the hedgehog curled into a ball. However, the baboon proceeded to then flip the hedgehog over, and with a chomp, the baboon advances. I am MC Marmot, and this has been March Mammal Madness. Thank you for watching.